What if your marketing didn't have to feel overwhelming or awkward or hustle or pushing, and it was just easy? One of the big things that I have really learned in my business over the past 8 years has been that actually you don't need to push and you don't need to hustle. And when you're in that energy of pushing and striving, things don't necessarily work for you. Because when you allow things to happen and things energetically flow, it is so much easier and things work out in a kind of aligned, easy way rather than with pushing and striving. So, for example, you are not necessarily following the strategy to sell more, or you're not necessarily, just being in that kind of pushing, like, oh, I must do this thing. You're doing things from a place of flow, and you're not having to send out those cold DMs or any of that stuff that some of the gurus teach you, where you're sending out 250 DMs a day or whatever that awful figure is. Things are just easy and in flow, and you magnetically attract people to you. And when you're giving off a vibration of enthusiasm and passion and joy, people want to work with you and they're attracted to you, rather than it being where you are like pushing and making sure this happens and trying to fit this deadline. And it gives off an energy of a sort of alpha energy of striving, but it actually doesn't feel good, and it energetically doesn't make people go, oh, I want to work with you, because you sound like a great person to be around and you energetically are in flow. So take a step back, pause and reflect so that you are in flow. And once you are in flow, it is so much easier. Here's how it looks in practice. It means that I'm not necessarily posting because I should post. I'm posting because it feels good. And so I will show up on social media. For me, I love LinkedIn. So I'll show up on LinkedIn. I'll have chats and conversations with people who are my connections and friends. And it's fun and I enjoy it. And it's a space of interaction and engagement. And it's a joyful place to be. If it steps over into being something that you should do and you are not enjoying it, you are giving off a vibration of it's just something you're ticking off the to-do list rather than it being fun. So make it part of your day where it feels good, it feels fun, wherever you want to show up on social media. But make sure it's from a place of joy where you're enjoying those conversations and you're having fun when you're creating content, whether it's a reel, whether it's a post, that you are joyful about it. You're enjoying the process rather than it being something that you must do and you're ticking off your to-do list and you're feeling stressed about. Because if you're feeling stressed about it, that vibration is giving off like the energy of like, oh God, I've got to do this thing, rather than it feeling good. And then when you're creating your content, have fun with it. It might be you're lighting candles, it might be you're just doing it when you're inspired and out. Often I go for a run every morning, and often I will sit and meditate midway round my run. I'll sit in beautiful countryside and just sit there and meditate, and then I'll come up with some ideas, and I might just literally write them down in my phone, and I've got some ideas. And it's starting from that point of view rather than it being something that you're ticking off a to-do list where it feels stressful and it doesn't feel energetically good. And so if you can make things joyful and fun, people will flow to you energetically rather than it being that to-do list that you're stressed about and you're trying to tick off. And in the same way that you will then magnetically attract clients who are your same kind of clients. I find that when I am in a good space, when I'm energetically happy and things are flowing, that actually I attract the kind of clients, my dream clients. I attract people who I really love working with, and they are fun and they give off a vibration of fun and joy. But when I'm in a place of stress and hustle and pushing, I attract clients who are also stressed and hustling and pushing. And those kind of clients, there's always a disconnect. It doesn't quite work. So if you are energetically in flow, you will attract that same energy back to you. And it's so much easier to do your marketing, to do all the things without it being like you're pushing and striving. And it means that you're going to create better content. It means you're going to attract the kind of clients that you want. And it means that life and business becomes easier. So it's about pressing pause, taking a moment to reset, and allowing that energy and that space to come in so that you can create the kind of life that you want to create rather than ticking off that to-do list. I have an easy launch plan that I'm going to share below, and I've also got my vision board that will help you to map out your vision, your joy, and your dreams. I'm going to share both of those links below, plus my abundance meditation, which I love as a way to really like tap into that abundant energy. And I have a client who's been using it and attracting money into his business, and it works so well. So if you can start seeing and believing that money is coming your way, it becomes so much easier. I'll share those links below. If you like this video, I have loads of tips to help you with building an online business that brings you joy. Please subscribe. I'd love to get to know you more, and I'll see you again soon. Thanks so much for watching. Bye, bye, bye.